In other news tonight, sexual predators can reach your kids in the safety of your family's den or computer room, and no locked door can do anything to stop them.
Video games and the internet make it all possible. And tonight we ask what we can do to protect our children. Matt King's live in the studio with tonight's big story.
Yeah, Roland and Michelle, every day kids of all ages log onto one of these, and once online they can chat with teammates and opponents they've never met. Last week, the state of New York reached an agreement with some of the biggest video game companies in the world to ban registered sex offenders in that state from online gaming networks. Idaho and every other state in the country has no such ban.
All right, put your stuff up here.
What you got, buddy? Eric Smith and his two young sons frequent VIP games for the store's variety and its collection of Scooby Doo DVDs.
It's not like it was when we were kids.
But Eric's not just talking about the relative ease with which he can now bring the nervous cartoon Great Dane into his home.
Your kid has to understand when they hear someone asking that information, they cannot give it out.
This father works for a major video game company. His 5-year-old and 3-year-old already play, but he doesn't let them do so on the internet.
The kids today don't understand what an online friend is versus a real friend. You know, they don't separate that. You can't tell who you're talking to. You can't identify them. You can't go to their house, talk to their mother.
Eric called New York's decision to ban registered sex offenders from online gaming networks pointless. The internet has no borders, so predators in other states and countries can still approach New York's children online. Instead, Eric preached the importance of education. Bill Greenway, VIP's owner, agreed. He has a 17-year-old daughter who also games online.
She doesn't quite seem to understand that there are people out there who have bad intentions.
And that makes Bill want to rip his hair out.
What little bit I have left, yes.
But this lifelong gamer actually opposes the New York ban, calling it a slippery slope.
Do I ban somebody because, well, they said a naughty word?
Instead, Eric and Bill say parents must teach their kids what to do when someone asks for an address or a credit card.
Yeah, typically you just go ahead and block the person and avoid them, and if you can, report them.
It happens hundreds of times a day.
No matter the city, the state, the country, or one's favorite episode of Scooby Doo.
Don't recollect seeing it.
Now, Eric does work for one of the biggest video game companies. He said for his employer, the #1 way information is stolen is over voice chat. I tried to get an interview with the director of Idaho's Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. He was unavailable today. I'm in studio, Matt King, Fox 9 News at 9.